Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Earn by Skill. Today in this video, we are going to study the justice system, and this is a very important chapter for the citizenship test because it teaches how law, courts and fairness work in Canada. Many learners feel this chapter is difficult because it includes legal terms and ideas about equality, courts, police and rights, but do not worry. In this lesson, I'll explain everything in simple words so you can understand the system clearly and remember it for your citizenship test. By the end of this video, you will understand why the rule of law is important and how courts and judges fit into the justice system, and why equality before the law matters, and the role of police in maintaining order and safety, and how justice connects with citizenship and responsibility. Let's begin. Now, listen carefully. A very easy way to remember this chapter justice system is in Canada, the law applies to everyone and justice is based on fairness, order, and equality. Now let's understand the big ideas. Idea 1. Canada is governed by the rule of law. The law is above individuals and people are expected to follow it. Idea 2. Everyone is equal before the law. In Canada, the justice system is based on fairness, not special treatment. Idea 3. Courts and judges are important. Courts help apply the law, settle disputes, and support justice. Idea 4. Police play a public role. Police help keep order, protect people, and enforce the law. Idea 5. Justice is connected to citizenship. Citizenship is not only about rights, it also includes respect for law and responsibility in public life. So, before we move into the questions, remember this one line summary. Canada's justice system is based on rule of law, fairness, equality, and public order. Now, let's move into the questions. Question 1. What does the presumption of innocence mean in a fair trial? Option A. A person is treated as innocent unless guilt is proven. Option B. Police may decide guilt immediately. Option C. Court hearings are unnecessary. Option D. Only selected people receive legal protection. So the correct answer is option A. A person is treated as innocent unless guilt is proven. And why this option is correct? This principle protects fairness by requiring evidence and proper legal process before someone can be considered guilty. Now let's discuss about why the other options are wrong. Option B. Police may investigate, but guilt is decided through the legal system. And option C is wrong because court hearings and legal steps are important for fairness. Option D is wrong because legal protection is not meant only for selected groups. So the memory trick which you can use for this question is innocent first, proof comes later. Next question is, why are police services important in a community? A. They appoint elected leaders. B. They prepare the federal budget. C. They enforce laws and help maintain public safety. D. They replace judges and juries. Correct answer is option C. They enforce laws and help maintain public safety. Explanation to this is police help protect public safety, respond to problems, and enforce laws within the justice system. Why the other options are wrong? A. Elected leaders are chosen through democratic processes. And why B is wrong? Because budgets are handled by governments and legislatures, not police services. And D is wrong because judges and juries have separate court roles that police do not replace. Memory trick for this question is police equals to public safety rules plus law enforcement. Next is, what does equality before the law mean? A. The law should apply fairly to everyone. B. Wealth creates special legal rights. C. Regions may freely ignore courts. D. Only some groups deserve legal protection. The correct answer is option A. The law should apply fairly to everyone. Explanation to this is equality before the law means people should be treated under the same legal standards regardless of status. And let's discuss about why other options are wrong. Option B is wrong because while it does not create a separate justice system, C is wrong because court decisions and legal duties must be respected, and D because legal protection is not limited to only one group. Memory trick to remember this question is same law, same fairness. Next question is, what is the central purpose of the justice system? A. To replace parliament. B. To uphold laws and resolve disputes fairly. C. To choose prime ministers. D. To predict the weather. Correct answer is option B. To uphold laws and resolve disputes fairly. Explanation to this is the justice system applies laws, settles disputes, and supports fairness in society. And why other options are wrong? A. Because parliament and the justice system have different roles. C is wrong because political leaders are chosen through democratic processes. D is wrong because weather forecasting has no connection with the justice system. Memory trick for this is justice equal law plus fair resolution. Next is which police force is also widely recognized as a Canadian national symbol? A. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. B. City Bus Service. C. Senate Security Staff only. D. School Patrol only. Correct answer is option A. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Explanation to this is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police or RCMP is both a national police service and a well known Canadian symbol. Why the other options are wrong? Option B is wrong because a bus service provides transportation, not national policing. C is because Senate security is not Canada's national police force. And it is wrong because school patrols are local safety helpers, not a national symbol. Memory trick to this is RCMP equals to Canadian Policing and Identity. Next question is what does the abbreviation RCMP stand for? A. Registered Canadian Maritime Port. B. Regional Crown Military Patrol. C. Royal Council of Municipal Provinces. D. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Correct answer is option D. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Explanation to this is RCMP is the official abbreviation for Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Why the other options are wrong? A. Because this refers to a port idea, not a police force. B. Because this is not the official name of the organization. And C. Because this is a made up phrase and not the meaning of RCMP. So, memory trick you can use for this question is RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Next question is which principle helps prevent punishment without proper legal steps? A. Due process and the rule of law. B. Random decision making. C. Crowd pressure. D. Secret punishment without a hearing. Correct answer for this is option A. Due process and the rule of law. Explanation is due process and the rule of law require fair procedures before punishment can happen. And why other options are wrong? B. Because justice should be based on lawful steps, not random choices. C. Because crowd pressure is not a legal process. D. Because secret punishment without a hearing is unfair and unsafe. So, memory trick for this is proper process before punishment. Next is what is the best way to describe jury duty? A. A sport or entertainment activity. B. A task only for politicians. C. A civic responsibility that allows citizens to take part in justice. D. Something unrelated to court cases. Correct answer is option C. A civic responsibility that allows citizens to take part in justice. Explanation to this is jury duty allows eligible citizens to participate directly in the justice system by helping courts decide cases. And why other options are wrong? Option A is wrong because it is a civic responsibility, not a recreational activity. B, because jury duty is not limited to politicians. D, because juries are directly connected to court cases. So memory trick for this question is jury duty equals citizens helping justice. Next is which part of Canada's legal system interprets laws and gives decisions in court cases? A, judiciary. B, cabinet. C, Senate committees. D, public libraries. Correct answer is option A, judiciary. Explanation to this is the judiciary is made up of courts and judges. Its job is to interpret laws and apply them to actual legal cases. And why the other options are wrong? Option B is wrong because cabinet deals with executive government decisions, not court judgments. C is wrong because Senate committees may review issues or legislation, but they do not decide court cases. D, because public libraries provide information and services, not legal rulings. So, memory trick to remember this is judiciary equals judges using law in court. Next question is which civic responsibility can involve direct participation in court proceedings? A, writing a newspaper opinion. B, singing the national anthem. C, watching debates only. D, jury service. Correct answer for this is option D, jury service. Explanation for this is jury service directly connects citizens with court proceedings and legal decision making. And why other options are wrong? A, because writing an opinion is public expression, not jury service. B is wrong because singing the anthem is patriotic, but it is not court participation. C is wrong because watching debates is not a court rule. So, memory trick for this is court participation points to jury service. Now, here are some useful memory lines for the section Justice System from Discover Canada Study Guide. First is rule of law means law applies to everyone. Second is equality before the law is part of justice. Third is courts and judges help apply the law. And fourth is police help maintain public order. Let's summarize what we learned today. Justice in Canada depends on law, fairness, equality, and public order. Courts, judges, and police all help make the system function, and citizens are expected to respect the law. If you remember one sentence, remember this: Canada's justice system protects society through rule of law, fairness, equality, and order. That's it for today's Discover Canada lesson on the justice system in Canada. One more step closer to your Canadian citizenship dream. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others preparing for the citizenship test. Keep studying, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next exciting citizenship prep video. Good luck, future Canadians.